Welcome guys, as usually we're gonna start with the USD CAD. The CAD got bad news last week and we saw some I can say strength from the USD because it was not. It was more likely the Canadian dollar weakness actually in that we could see, and that's why also the price went up a bit. But what I'm looking for is here the potential divergence to the downside, which is not looking well. But as you see on the smaller time frames, it's just moving in the middle. On the 50, it's same here, just breaks up and down. It's not a clear thing. It's looking like more to the upside, but we are still under the zero line and the price just don't want to move. So the chance to turn down is pretty big. Here is also the divergence possibility, uh, which if we watch from this angle, then it should also make a down move, but until it's not turning red, it's just not sure what you're gonna see in the market. Okay, right now we see mixed signals and it's moving up, but we are under the zero line. But as we're gonna choose the currencies on the DXY, CXY, AXY, you're gonna see that it's just not looking bullish at all. Okay, so that it's something different that we are looking for. Right, that's USD CAD. How do NZD? Okay, how the NZD on point. So last week we were in bearish momentum and still we are in bearish momentum. There is a possibility for a divergence, and here as well in the small structure we reached the previous low. We didn't reach this point actually, but this was a nice zone touch, but everything is in red still. But it couldn't break exactly 1 year ago, so maybe now everything looks bearish at the moment. So we have well divergences, so look out for that. But at the moment everything is red, so I wouldn't trade against that if we're gonna get some confirmations, but still it's just even if it goes up, it's not the right confirmation to trade on actually, because we are on the wrong side of the charts. But right now, let's push it down. Euro CHF, the Euro CHF made his move correctly, and it's just moving forward. We reached the previous high, which is very good, and everything is in green right now. So I would say let's go for it. Don't know what's happening right now, but yes, we reached this target zone as well. And now we see some divergence from both of the sides. So divergence to the downside and divergence to the upside. But like I said, everything is in green, so I would not go against that. But by the way, this is a pretty beautiful pattern, and if I remember good, I was drawing it here. But until we don't have confirmations, it's just have the potential to go even on a higher spot. And here is a divergence possibility, and we are under zero line. So this will be the ultimate target, and the down move after that. Okay, but we need to confirm that. Euro GBP. The Euro GBP touched also almost our target zone, but there's a zone, made some divergences, but now we see divergences from the another side. So we see this actually, and this is red. Everything is more red than green. I would say it has the potential to go to the downside, which is very interesting because the Euro CHF went to the upside. The Euro GBP should go to the downside. So this is also a complete mess what we witnessing right now. And and there is a divergence possibility. Let's see what it does on daily basis. It has the potential to go to the downside. Okay. The DXY. The DXY. You see the wicks, both sides of the market. You see this huge wick, which means there is no strength in the bears. But how the Remo is reacting is just not normal. Like when it's turning to the downside, it's more likely going to the downside. And here everything is red, but we are above the zero line. All right, and here we are almost crossing the zero line. So right now, this is also just not that clear, but we have still the chance to go to the upside because of this candle here. And I would like to see an up move from the dollar, but if I see the rest of the currencies, it's just not pointing into the right direction. For example, I'm gonna show you the AXY, which is showing me a bullish divergence to the upside and potential up move. And if the rest of the currencies are strong, the DXY should be weak. And if the DXY is weak, the rest of the currencies should be strong. And that's not what it seems like. Like this is a complete different picture. So next week, the openings is gonna be very important. Where it's about to open. We got the red candle, yes, but there was huge wick. So we have to count on that, and that we are above the zero line still. It's also an fact, but I would like to see or a confirmation. Probably when it start bearish, we're gonna get the sell signal as well, and here it should turn red as well, and here should be continuing to the downside. But if it opens bullish here, we have the potential to make another move to the upside. And that could change the whole direction on the indexes. Okay, so the opening the Monday and the Tuesday is gonna be very important for next week. Okay. And say XY, the CXY is moving to the downside, and this is what I'm saying. Like this is still above the zero line. You see, it's moving to the downside, but with small candles, and most of the times, what's happening after that, this is impulse correction impulse. Most of the times, this is something that we can count on. This is still bullish. This is bullish. This is bullish. So this is also a mixed sign, which is I can say normally because we are between this and this. So we are just bouncing up and down, up and down. Here was a divergence. This was a wall divergence move. I would say it's just not tradable in this state. Like from January, it's just a complete mess. Nothing really happens. We should see an impulse, an impulsive move, and that's why I'm saying it's very important. And we are almost heading to March, and I think March is gonna be a good month to trade. I think it will be a volatile month because right now we were 2 months like in the not doing anything phase, like there were not big moves, more consolidation like here, and I'm expecting something big or to March. Okay. AXY, the AXY is pointing to the upside, and here I made a possible divergence, but just not looking right. Okay. This is bouncing, which is not a good sign, and that's why I'm saying the XY, and for example, the XY showing a whole different picture, which I don't like. They should be also um, comparable to each other. Like we had to see something between the two, but honestly, we just don't. This is complete different. So everything is in green right there. This is above the zero line, and this is bouncing. So at this time, there is more green than red, which is on the DXY just in. So you see this whole picture just don't match. Okay. But from the other side, the XY made a beautiful move to the downside, and still nothing really happened last week. I would expect here on bearish side because our dominant side is still to the downside, and here the best scenario should be if it goes to the downside and breaks the low and makes a fake out to take out the stop positions, and after that an up move which should lead to a divergence. Okay, this is my point of view. We already have the sell signal. This is red, so this is in green, but I'm still expecting something from the XY. The BXY, we had a position here and it took out in break even because it didn't broke to the downside, which is very interesting also here in the AXY, that the how the destroyer is reacting. Like we don't really see a big move, but you see that the destroyer is moving to the upside, and that's something to look at actually, because when you see something strange like that, then you have to ask the question, why is it happening? And the answer is mostly because it's gaining momentum to go to the another side. We had here a structural break, actually, and here same thing happened, but everything is in green. And right now, just don't go against the momentum when everything is in green. Like this is bouncing. Okay, here we have a sell signal, but here we are above the zero line. So this has still the chance to break out. Same on the AXY. Okay, right now we are seeing more green actually, and this is near to the zero line. So if it has a chance to break, and I would like to say just follow those color when the colors are matching on the time frames. Just follow into the direction that you see. Okay, that's why dominant and entry time frame. The SXY, the divergence right there in the structure, divergence right there in the structure, but actually something is changing. Like it went to the upside, right? There isn't divergence, but nothing really happened. Here, the same thing. It's gaining strength, so this looks more bearish. So the CHF should be weak. Actually, That's what I'm saying. It's just a total crazy madness what's going on right now in the markets. Everything goes against each other. Like Euro CHF, the Euro is dominating the Euro GBP, the GBP is dominating. Um, so right now I would say the CHF is the weakest currency at the time. And we see the CXY, but the CXY is more bullish. So it's just madness what we are witnessing in the market in this period of time. Okay. AXY. AXY already draw here the potential divergence. When we're gonna get a green candle, then it should go up because we are bouncing from the zero, we're making divergence and is bouncing as well, and everything is green here, which is, like I said, it just doesn't add up with the rest of the signs. And as AXY, almost the same thing. Here is everything green actually, so it's already started, and AXY should follow, but because here is already added up, that's why we're seeing on our LCD that it's just going to the downside. Okay, and then gold. Probably it will another move to the upside, but first of all, there is a potential divergence forming on the daily basis, and that's this high. Until this high does not break, we have a chance to go to the downside one more time. But on monthly basis, I'm gonna show you something. If the 4 days it could close bearish, then we're gonna have a confirmation of a bearish divergence right there. So if it goes to the downside in this week, next month, probably we're gonna witness a bigger move to the downside, and that could even mean thousands of pips actually. So I'm looking for this. This is something that should made a move like that and move like that. Let's see where it stops. But right now, don't fight the momentum. Like it's just going to the upside right now. Okay, so don't count yet on the sell. Go with the momentum of the buy, because as you see, there is buy, there is green everywhere. This is above the zero line. So don't fight that momentum. Just go with the momentum. And when it forms, you have to be aware that it has the potential to go to the downside. Even if you hold those long positions, you have to be aware that there is an opportunity to the underside of the market. All right. Quick look out on Monday. New home sales, nothing big, but high impact news should mean something. Tuesday, durable goods, nothing big. Actually, Wednesday, interest rate decision from the NCD, which is high impact news actually, but it's marked with medium, and the GDP should be a big thing. Wednesday, Thursday, also a lot of Euro news together. Watch out for that, and also GDP from the Canadian dollar and PCA and jobless claims. So Tuesday gonna be a liquid day, and then we're gonna heading to Friday. Also a lot of high impact news on Euro, and we're gonna close with ESM and Michigan, which are high impact news. All right. Thanks for your attention. See you next week, guys. Have a great evening. Bye bye.